So in this video, we have a young lady who's been laid off from her job, and she's going to be documenting her layoff journey. See a lot of people doing that these days, but she's been for the past 6 months she's been job hunting, and right now her strategy basically is like she wants to hold off until she finds a job that she likes, right? And to help her get by, she's been tapping into her retirement fund, 401k, I'm assuming. So I'm just gonna let her share her. I'm gonna let her talk about her experience, and then I'll share my thoughts afterwards.
This week, I've been fortunate to be continuously interviewing basically every day, and it has been a bit exhausting. And I basically also came to a realization. So I'm in a few different processes right now. One of them I got rejected in earlier this week, which definitely was disheartening. Then I had a final round yesterday, and I'm not sure what the result of it is. I don't feel super confident because I felt like they saw my weaknesses and they were concerned about them, and it's really hard because I feel like there are gaps in my experience, and there's only so much I can do to try to address those gaps without being at a company doing product management. But then I'm in a few different processes, and before, when I started my search, I was only applying to jobs that I really cared about, companies I cared about. And more recently, I've been applying to literally anything because I basically was like, okay, I just want to get a product manager job, and it doesn't matter what company it's at. But now I basically realized that to me, the company does matter a bit more than I thought it did. So I think I'm gonna go back to my old strategy, and I think I'm also just coming to the realization that I would rather wait longer to get a job that I'm really excited about and honestly pull out money from my retirement than get a job at a company that I don't care about, which before I would have not said. But I really do want to be at a company for a few years that I actually care about. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just not feeling the most confident about things. I'm trying my best, but it's ugh, I just want to get a job, but also I want the job to be something that I like and that I care about.
All right, so here are my thoughts on this, right? I think a couple of things. Obviously, she said she has a couple of strategies, right? Her first strategy was she was talking about how she was just looking for any type of job, right? And that's what a lot of people do, right? Like if you're someone that's working when and you need a job, you're like, yo, I'm looking for anything, right? And there's plenty of jobs out there, but they may not be the jobs that you want. But you're like, yo, I'm looking for anything, and you just go there like, all right, whatever I can find, I'm applied to it and go there. But then she got to a point where she's like, you know what, I don't want to do that. She wants to wait for a job that she likes. And look here, I mean, I understand that mentality, right? Like, obviously, when you're looking for a job, you want to make sure that you're a good fit. You want to make sure you're good for the fit for the company, that they're a good fit for you, right? You want to just jump in any job. And it depends on your situation. If you're someone that obviously has obligations, got bills to pay, then you need to get something. If you got the opportunity to wait, then of course you want to find something that you like. But the thing about a lot of people today is just you don't understand, waiting for a job that you like, it's not the best mindset to have, especially in particular because when you have that mindset that you wait for a job, remember, it's a job, right? If you have the mindset that you're waiting for a job that you like, you're gonna get into that job. Then in a couple of years, you're gonna find that you don't like that job, and then you're gonna leave that job to find another job, right? And if you always come to the mindset that I want a job because I like it, instead of all right, I need a job because I have obligations, I have responsibilities, then you're gonna find yourself job hopping, and that's probably what explains her gaps in employment. So she talks about how she when she's going to these jobs and they're saying that the issues with she has gaps in her employment. That's probably what she's doing. She's jumping from jobs to job because she finds she likes the job and then she doesn't like the job. And I remember having that mindset when I was younger. When I was looking for a job, I would look at jobs that there were plenty of jobs out there, right? But it was jobs that I didn't like. So I wouldn't pick that job, and I would say, oh man, there's no jobs out there. But there's plenty of jobs. It's just that there's just jobs that I don't like. And what I would do is I would get a job and then leave the job, find another job, and it's not a good mentality to have, because you want to make sure that you have a plan when you come for these work, and when you look for these jobs, and you get to a point where all right, I need a job that all right, I got bills to pay, and then if I don't find myself what are your long-term plans? What do you hope to do sometime? Are you just going to go from job to job? Obviously, she's a product manager. Whatever it is, she's a product manager. So, but it's just having that mindset is just going to have you jumping from job to job. not only that, and you see what she's doing, she's pulling from her retirement, right? Which is not the smartest thing to do, because obviously if that's the 401k, you pull out of from there. I'm pretty sure there's like penalties that are associated with that move. So you're also paying a penalty for taking money out of your retirement account when what you should have had is some type of emergency fund to help you get by until you find a job. But the thing is, like, how long is it going to take for you to find the job that you like? Right? Because I mean, finding a job is like, most people just don't like their jobs, right? People work because they have responsibilities, right? And having that mentality, like, I'm just going to find a job that I like, is just, that could take you forever. And then, like I said, you're going to find yourself not sticking to that job because if you're basing your search on something that you like, rather than, all right, I need a job because I have responsibility. And like I said, I get it. You want to find a job that you're a good fit with, that you want to be there for years to come. But these times are just different. Like, it's just like, it's hard to find jobs that unless you're, it's just hard to find jobs that you stick with long time because they value you, right? You want to make sure you feel like you're appreciated, and it gets to a point where, like, look, these are jobs, man. These 9-to-5 jobs, like, a lot of these companies don't really care about you, and you have to understand that. And I know you want to find a job that values you and show, and like, you feel like you're appreciated. True, but you know what? If you gotta have the mindset, like, look, man, I'm going to work, I get my job done, they pay me, I pay my bills, and that's it. And I think for a lot of people, especially in this one, is like, you come with that mindset, I want to find something that I like. It could be a long time before you do that, because you're looking for that perfect situation, and unless you start your own thing, right? That's what I mean, that's something I do. Like, I find something, what I like is doing something for myself, starting my own business and doing the things that I enjoy. That's the best way to do it. But if you're doing it for someone else, then it's going to be really hard to say, all right, let me find something that I like, especially during these times now where people are getting laid off, and it's hard to, like, really find something that caters to your personality, right? You go to work, get your job done, get paid, and pay your bills. So, yeah, and like she said, she's gonna wait till she finds something that she like. Like I said, that's gonna be tricky. So yeah, I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Make sure to leave a comment down below, hit the like button, and share. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe. All right, so guys, take care, have a good one. All right, later.